Yeah. That's what I like to hear. Well, my name's Wyatt Burp. I'm your host. People say that I have the memory of an elephant, and that's true because one time I went to the zoo and I saw an elephant. So that's true.
Nice.
Some things I'm really into right now. I've got some cool hobbies. I'm into rage sighing. I don't know if you guys have tried this or not yet, but if you're talking to somebody about something that they're really into, just kind of go, ugh. And then say, man, that's really cool. Just kind of see, it's kind of like a social experiment, it's kind of cool. I'm into not wearing normal clothes. I kind of walk around in velour jumpsuits and, pajama pants in Walmart. We've all been there, right? I've been eating like I'm getting ready to go to the electric chair at midnight. I've been packing on the old pounds there, but it's enough about me. Enough about me, folks. Let's go ahead and get the first person out. And this is a very, very talented musician. So I want everybody to clap your remotes as hard as you can together without breaking them for Plucky Lion. Yeah.
Pardon me if I forget my own song. I do that. This is a song that I wrote. It took 35 hours to construct. It's called Here I Am, and it's on YouTube. So if you search me up on YouTube, you will hear the produced version of it. All right, here we go. When the skies turn gray and the rain won't go away, do you see me? Lying next to you, searching for the truth. Do you need me? Do you believe me when I tell you that I'm not okay? If you did, could you help me find a better way? Here I am, there you are, right beside each other, yet we're a million miles apart. I'm feeling weak, and I can't breathe, and all of these emotions are buried within me, but here I am. Tell me how you're feeling. Every word that you say, I will hear. Tell me where we're headed. What road are we on, my dear? I just want to know, are we doing well? Right? All right, so that is exactly what I'm talking about when you forget your song. I just want to know, when I hold you close, are we doing well, or is our love against the ropes? Here I am, there you are, right beside each other, yet we're a million miles apart. I'm feeling weak, and I can't breathe, and all of these emotions are buried within me, but here I am. Tell me now, am I wasting your time? 'Cause I don't wanna be just a burden in your life. Tell me now, am I wasting your time? 'Cause I don't wanna be just a burden in your life. Here I am, now you are, We're right beside each other yet. We're a million miles apart. I'm feeling weak, and I can't breathe. And all of these emotions are buried in me. But here I am, now you are. Right beside each other yet. We're a million miles apart. I'm feeling weak, and I can't breathe. And all of these emotions are buried within me. But here I am, and there you are. Here I am. Here I am. Here I am. That is Here I Am. Thank you, everybody. Follow me on YouTube, please, and TikTok.
Good
It's
job.
Plucky Live.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, Plucky Lion. Give it up for him one more time. That was amazing. Killed it. Killed it. Man, that was awesome. You know, speaking of me gaining a few pounds, I called Weight Watchers, and Jenny Craig answered. Super weird. You know, so next up, we have Vernicus. Come on up. Get him up here, ladies and gentlemen. Here he comes. Put your hands together for Vernicus.
How's everybody enjoying their metaverse experience tonight? Hope you're having a good time.
Woohoo!
And I do want to be upfront with you, you know, complete disclosure, open kimono. The last time I was on this stage, I told Unemployed at least 3 times I am not a comedian, and he thought that was hilarious. So here I am. So, but you know what? I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna own this one. I am a comedian. From this point forward, you will see me up here telling funnies. But I need some help, so I'm gonna run some off of you, some prototypes. You let me know what you think, or you could boo me off the stage. I'll understand. I get it. I get it. But here we go. You ready? What do you call a pirate that pees on people? R. Kelly. Okay. Yeah, I'm clowning. That was a little edgy. Was that edgy? Unemployed? I don't want to cross that barrier. I'll tell you a different one. Maybe you heard it already. It's the one about the dwarf psychic that killed a whole bunch of people. He went crazy, killed a whole bunch of people, and he's currently running around somewhere in South Carolina. It was all over the news. He's a small medium at large. You like that? Is this working? Okay, maybe there's a crew for me here. Maybe there is yet. There is yet. Not Unemployed. You know, I was told that I would have like a band or something back here to like play music and whatnot while I'm up here telling jokes, like hit the do-do-do-doom. And I guess that's what that is. But the band didn't show up. They were called, they're here. You probably heard of them. They're called 999 Megabytes. And since they're not here, I guess they still haven't gotten one gig yet, right? Okay. All right, no more dad jokes. I'm going to tell you a story. I'm going to tell you guys a story I heard as a young sergeant in the U.S. Air Force Space Command. This astronaut told it to us. He was an astronaut. Jerry Sellers. He wrote a good book, too. But I'll tell you the joke. It goes like this. There's this guy. He's a father. He runs a chapel with a big bell at the top. You know, the big Disney ones that you ring? The guy who's responsible for ringing said bell is a guy who lost his arms as a child in an unfortunate smelting accident. But he does this with perfection. He goes up there every day, gets the airspeed, sees how it's feeling, walks over to the bell, to touch it with his feet, see the density, feel it with his nub there, check it out, take a couple of steps back, and then run at the bell and smash his face. Dong! And it's a beautiful ring. And the bells go off and the birds come out and they're dropping olive branches and little kids' hair, and squirrels come out with brushes and they're doing princesses' hair and stuff, and it's all good. Unfortunately, it was a glancing blow and he flipped out of the window and fell to his death. When the father ran outside, there was a cop standing over the body and he says, "Father, do you know this man?" And he says, "No, but his face rings a bell." It's not over. It's not over, and it's not going to get better. I guarantee it, all right? So the next day, The next day, the guy's brother comes, and he too was there with the unfortunate schmelting accident and lost his arms as well, but he knew the family secret to the face ring. And he goes to the father and he says, please, father, you have to let me ring your bell. I come from a long line of bell ringers. It's a family tradition. And the father says, I don't know. This didn't go well last time. And he says, I'll be perfect. And the father says, okay, get on up there. So the guy goes up there, begins to execute the family secret, feels the wind with his nose for airspeed, touches the bell, get the density, see if it's okay, take a couple of steps back, run forward and smash his face on the bell.
No.
I just smashed his face on the bell.
I threw my Oculus off. Okay, back to that. So yes, as you have guessed, it was a glancing blow. I fell out of the window and fell to my death, right? The father runs outside, and there's a cop there, and he says,
Uh-oh.
where'd the mic go?
Right underneath your feet.
And he says, Father, do you know this man? And he says, no, but he's a dead ringer for his brother. I don't know. That's all I got. And the Oculus thing ruined the joke a couple of times, right? I got a couple of more in my back pocket. I'm going to just give you a couple more dad jokes. Here's one. What do you call ghost poop? Everybody. Boo-boo. I thought that one was going to be easy, right? Okay. All right. What is Michael Jackson's favorite denim store? Billie Jean's. Unemployed, I'm serious. I don't know how long I get to stay up here. I'm just going to keep rambling. I'm not really sure. That's all I got for you guys, though. But definitely thank you for hanging out. What do you guys think? Can I keep doing this? Keep writing jokes, telling funnies? You like it?
Yeah.
All right.
Love it.
All right. Well, I'm going to get on up out of here. All right.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Vernicus. All right. Killed it up
job,
here. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a moment to thank our tech booth. Kat Cromwell, thank you so much for doing what you do. We could not do what we do without doing what you do. So we really appreciate you. And please feel free to tip your ghost bartender. If they want to show up, maybe.
Everybody looked.
Maybe. I know. Got him. Oh. So anyway, speaking of ghosts, Halloween is my favorite holiday. Who's with me? Who's with me on Halloween? Huh? You love Halloween? God, you know what? There's only one thing that I don't like about Halloween, which is anyway. Get it? Witches. There we go. There we go. Catch up. Get on my level here, folks. Man, oh man. Are you ready for your next comedian? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I think everybody at some point has seen this guy. He is one of the best that we've got as well. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for the Big Top Clown.
Appreciate
There you
that.
go, Big Top.
Thanks
Absolutely, brother.
All right. Thanks for that introduction, man. I appreciate that. He's killing it up here. Literally killing it, right? I think he hunts on the weekends. Huh? Am I clowning now, dude? How we doing? Give it up for the host here. Making a great room here. The technicians up here doing an excellent job tonight. They do an excellent job all the time. Welcome to the show, guys. Yeah, we're going to get the stage warmed up a little bit with a couple of jokes. Hey, did you ever hear about the two clowns that were eating? No, the two cannibals that were eating the clown. One turned to the other one and said, hey, does this clown taste funny to you? I love you guys, man. I almost stepped all in that joke, though. You know what I mean? I got those clown shoes on, So I'm doing a little stepping right here. They're big shoes to fill because they're clown shoes. I love it, guys. When I do my real stand-up, I'm going to be wearing a clown outfit, so that's going to be crazy. Did you guys ever hear about the Invisible Man? Yeah, I heard about him. I used to know a guy that was an Invisible Man. And he married an invisible woman. I'll tell you what, they got married and they had kids. And those kids were nothing to look at either, guys. I love it, guys. You know why that invisible man never graduated high school? Nah, he never showed up in class, guys. I love you guys. You guys are great, man. Let's keep it going, man. We're going to get into some serious jokes. All right, you know Jack, right? Yeah. He was down at a fair last week, and there was a giant Ferris wheel. Jack was getting high out on that Ferris wheel, And he had one of those stamps we could ride all night. He was on and off. He was jack on and a jack off, all night long. I love you guys, man. We're going around the rules a little bit. We're not going to do the F-bombs, though. We're going to keep it funny, for adults, but free form, free forming, You know what else is free forming? Jello shots. You put them in there, you're going to get tore up when you eat them, though. Yeah, but, they're good times, guys. Good times. Like, I went to the doctors. They said, I think you got a drinking problem. I said, hey, doctor, it's not much of a drinking problem at all. I enjoy doing it. And I came back the next week. He goes, hey, you really need to watch what you're drinking, dude. I can smell stuff on your breath right now. He said, so I went home and I watched myself in the mirror that night drinking. Still went down real nice. I love it, guys. You guys are great, man. Appreciate you guys coming out. Yeah, they're crazy, Hey, you know where women find committed men at, right? Nah, where they do that? Down in a local sane asylum, guys. They're all committed down there. I love it, guys. You guys are great, man. You guys are a great audience. You guys are great up there. Hey, I made one time I made a homepage last week for an orphanage down the street. It was really easy to do. All I needed was a cover page. I didn't even need a homepage for it. Yeah, I was trying to show them orphans how to play baseball, but they had a hard time. They could never find home. I had to give up on that one. We're going to give it back to this host over here. He's doing a great job tonight. He's working overtime. There you go. I could go all night. I can do my HBO special here for you guys if you want.
Go for it.
Yeah, we're going to cut it short. There
all
you
right.
go, brother. Thanks, man.
Thank you, brother. Oh.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for the Big Top Clown.
You can check me out on YouTube. Comedy Night, Big Top Clown. Check me out on YouTube. You can see the playlist on there. Real funny stuff. Enjoy the rest of the night, guys.
There you go. Got it.
There he goes. The Big Top Clown. All right. So, oh my God, what else? My uncle got robbed. Oh, it's horrible. So I said, Uncle, what are you going to do? He said, I'm buying a couple of Dobermans. So he did. He bought 2 Dobermans, these big, beautiful animals. He named them Rolex and Timex. They're going to be, hear it? They're going to be great watchdogs.
That was my dog.
It's time for our next guest comedian. Ladies and gentlemen, this man, we are going to call him Commander Joe, the Iron Man. Come on up, Commander Joe. It's your time. Your time to shine. You're welcome, my friend. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Hey, how's everybody doing tonight?
Super.
So my name is Joe, and I'm a Navy veteran, and I like to tell veteran jokes. So I always start off where there was a sergeant, and he was there with his platoon leader one night out in the desert. And he's looking up at this guy, and he says, hey, Lieutenant, he says, I'm looking up at the stars up there. What do you think? And the lieutenant goes, well, Sarge, it makes me kind of feel a little small, and it makes me wonder what my place in the universe is. What do you think, Sarge? He says, Lieutenant, I think somebody stole our darn tent. So there was this Navy chief, and he was out there on deck, and he was telling everybody what to do. He says, hey, Wilson, get over there. I want you to chip some paint over there. And hey, Smith, I need you to come over here and swab the deck. And he sees a new sailor come on. And he says, hey, sailor, get over here. He says, what's your name, sailor? He says, it's John, sir. He says, John, I never call anybody by their first names. What do you think? I'm fraternizing with all the enlisted guys? What's your last name, sailor? And he says, it's Darling, sir. She said, well, John, let me tell you what we're going to do. So all the different branches of the service, they all use the stars differently. So the Army, they sleep under the stars. And the Navy, we navigate it by the stars. And the Air Force uses the stars to rate the hotels they stay in. And by the way, I'm allowed to tell that because my wife is an Air Force veteran. So anyhow, in the Navy, on the front of the ships, they always have the big white numbers that tells you what ship it is. Norway stopped doing that. Norway, what they started to do was putting barcodes on the front of the ships. And you know why Norway puts barcodes on the front of their ships? So when the fleet comes back to port, they can scan the Navy in. So anyhow, there was a survival course going on, and the instructor gets up there and he says, okay, one morning you wake up in your tent and there's a scorpion in your tent. What are you going to do? And the Army guy goes, well, first I'm going to call the general and report the scorpion in my tent. All right. In the Navy, what are you going to do? And he says, well, I'm going to grab my boots and I'm going to smack the scorpion. And okay. And they turn to the Marine. They say, well, what are you going to do? He says, well, I'm going to grab my boot and I'm going to smack that scorpion and then I'm going to eat it for the extra protein. They said, woo. They turn to the Air Force guy and he says, well, what are you going to do? He says, well, first I'm calling room service to find out why there's a tent in my room. So, in the Marine Corps, they no longer have ice in their mess tents. And you know why? The guy with the recipe finally retired. Oh, yeah. So anyhow, all the different branches of the service always have their battle cries. So in the Navy, it was always ooh-ah. And, the Army was always ooh-ah. And the Marines were always ooh-rah. And the Air Force was, hey, nice putt. So anyhow, this general and this admiral were out on a fishing trip one day, and all of a sudden a storm came up and it swamped the boat, and they both went in to drink, and they finally, barely by the skin of their teeth, made it back to shore. And the admiral turns to the general and he says, I'd really appreciate it if you don't let everybody know that I couldn't swim. It'd be pretty bad for a Navy admiral for people to learn that he can't swim. And the general says, okay, I'll keep your secret. He says, but you got to promise me when you go back, you don't tell anybody that I don't walk on water. All right. So there was this Marine one day, and he was walking down the street, and he sees this little girl on the sidewalk playing with some dog poop. And he says, hey, little girl, what you doing with the dog poop on the sidewalk? And she says, I'm making a sailor. Oh, man, the Marine thought this was so funny. He's laughing and yucking, and he sees another Marine coming down the street. Hey, come here. Go ask the little girl what she's doing with the poop on the sidewalk. And he goes over and says, little girl, what you doing with the dog poop on the sidewalk? She says, I'm making a sailor. Oh, man. And they're laughing. They're thinking it's funny. By the end of the hour, they had 20 Marines all standing around this little girl. So finally, the sailor comes walking down the street and, hey, Swabby, come here. Go ask the little girl what she's doing with the dog poop on the sidewalk. And the sailor goes over and says, hey, little girl, what you doing with the poop on the sidewalk? She says, I'm making a sailor. He says, well, how come you don't make a Marine? She says, I don't have enough poop. All right. So anyhow, I want to thank you guys for having me up here tonight. It was really an honor. Unemployed alcoholic, thank you very much for having me here tonight. And again, remember, veterans constitute about 1% to 2% of our American population. So when you're out there, we love to hear people thank us for our service and everything. So God bless our veterans and God bless America. So thank you.
Thank you.
Absolutely. God bless America. Anybody who's a veteran out here, thank you so much for your service. We really do appreciate everything that you do. So I really don't have any other real jokes. I mean, I could do some impressions for you guys if you want to.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I could tell some jokes like Christopher Walken. How about that? You guys want to hear that? Yeah. So guys.
Yes.
Okay. I can tell you a few jokes. What did one Egyptian say to the other when they both farted at the same time? Hey, we have a Tutankhamun. Okay, that was funny. Come on, laugh. What do?
Just a little more cowbell.
A little bit more cowbell. Joe, I put my pants on one leg at a time, just like you. Except when I put on my pants, I say funny jokes. So, anyway, what do mermaids clean the fins with? Tide.
Now that's funny.
All right. I think I'm finally out of material. You guys are lucky. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the man of the hour, the creator of this world, put your hands together for the unemployed alcoholic. Yeah.
All right.
Look at that catch.
All right, man. Yeah. Give it up again for Joe. Man, what a great job.
Joe.
Man, such a privilege to have you here on this show. This was absolutely incredible. And how about Wyatt Burp hosting tonight?
Yeah, Wyatt. Good job.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
That's
Appreciate
what I'm
it.
talking about. Man, Wyatt,
you.
you did a nice job. Man, it was
Very
super
good.
great. Plucky Lion opening us up. How about that?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely amazing.
Yeah, he's probably going to get a couple more YouTube subscribers tonight. I'd imagine.
Oh, yeah.
And man, Vernicus. Man, how about his physical comedy? Just walking around.
That's so cool. That's so cool.
True that.
Man, that guy, I guess he was like early on in here, he had his garage all set up and it was cleared out, and he was running from one side to another, and that did not end well for him, apparently. So now he's slowed it down a touch. He's just walking. But, yeah, that's cool. Big Top Clown, huh? How about Big Top Clown?
Awesome.
Man,
That's good.
man. I don't even think I'm going to do any comedy. I'm just going to list off all the funny people that were up here tonight.
Not getting off that easy.
Not going to get off that easy. All right. No, I will tell you guys a little bit about myself. I mean, some of you already know, but I am known as the unemployed alcoholic, and a lot of people wonder how I earned that title. And to tell you the truth, it was pretty easy. Probably easier than you would think. Yeah. I was just unemployed. I was battling alcoholism, and then I started doing comedy. Just like that, I went from being an unemployed alcoholic to the unemployed alcoholic. And I got to tell you, this is the best job I've ever had. You get to hang out with people like Joe the Iron Man, Twisted Throttle or Turtle or whatever you like to be called, or whatever I like to call it. Yeah, Donk. I mean, like this is actually just like hanging out with all my friends in real life, except they have weirder names than what's in here. Yeah, this is all right. But yeah, I'm known as the unemployed alcoholic, and I'm leaning into this whole unemployed alcoholic thing. I built a website. It's called theunemployedalcoholic.com. That was available.
Weird.
Yeah. It's a good website, unless it's easy to remember, unless you're my friend Chris. He called me up one day and he said, "Hey, what's the name of that website of yours again? TheLazyPervert.com?" I said, "No, that was taken." Yeah. This is all right. Going through some crazy changes in life. I think I'm turning into an old white guy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Figured that out the other day when I was hanging out with a bunch of other OWGs. Yeah, at Cracker Barrel. Yeah. It was 7:00 in the morning on a Saturday, and we were arguing about what brand of mayonnaise tastes the best. For the record, it's Hellman's. Boston Joy, you on board with that? All right. Yeah. We don't have any Team Miracle Whip people here, do we?
No.
No. All right. Giddy, you're an honorary OWG?
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, this is all right. Yeah, turning into an OWG. Yeah, there's some other signs that I might be turning into an OWG. I've got a CPAP machine. If you don't know what that is, that's a machine that I plug my face into to make sure I don't forget to breathe at night. Yeah. It looks a little bit like scuba gear, and it sounds a lot like someone keeps opening and closing the door on a windy day. Yeah. It's sexy is what I'm saying. My wife digs it. Not in a fetish kind of a way. She's never been like, put on the mask. I'm your daddy. No, she digs it, though. I know she digs it because when I first got it, I was taking it for a little test drive. I've got it strapped up on my face, and I'm taking a little nap, and I open up my eyes, and she's standing over top of me taking pictures like a paparazzi. It's good to be loved, isn't it? Good to be loved. Yeah. Yeah, I might be turning into an old white guy. I've got gout. Yeah, that's not as cool as it sounds. Yeah, every once in a while my left foot swells up and feels like someone replaced all my joints with broken glass. It's terrible.
It is.
It's painful. They say it's more painful than childbirth.
I don't know about that.
I've seen childbirth. Yeah. Kitty, you're like, yeah.
She's like,
No, I've seen childbirth. There's no way it's more painful than that until a 9 pound, 8 ounce baby pops out of my foot and then 18 years later wants me to pay for college. I think childbirth's a little more painful. Yeah, this is all right. This is all right here. Man, it's fun to just be up here hanging out with you guys. Man, I'm just beside myself with joy today. Earlier today, we did some tech trainings. How many people were here for tech training today? Yeah. Handful of us, yeah. We brought in, I don't have the exact count, but I think we brought in 60 more people that want to be involved in the tech team and are committed to making this room a safe place to laugh. Yeah, give it up for them. Give it up for the existing techs and everybody that's been involved in
Give it up
this.
for you, Ann.
This is just awesome. You know, I gotta also give it up to my wife. She is the one that has kind of loaned me out to the metaverse, and every once in a while we'll see each other in real life and wave hello. Love my wife. Man, this is fun. This is wild. This is the first time that I've actually been able to get up on this stage and just do a straight up comedy set. Man, Wyatt, thank you for this
You're
opportunity.
welcome, buddy.
Thank you for hosting.
I got you.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you to everybody. Like I'm all done with comedy now. I'm just overwhelmed with gratitude. Sensei Jay, man, like, oh, you're the best, dude. Sensei Jay was the first person I met here in virtual reality. He had a world that he built called the Community Theater, and he just gave it away to anybody who wanted it. And I was like, you know what? I want to build a comedy club. That's going to be a good base to start from. And he and I just hit it off, and he's been helping me with video stuff and all kinds of great stuff. Man, the people in here are awesome. Lady Chrissy, thank you for your service. Thank you for your involvement in this. Man, you are someone who I just have incredible respect for. I love seeing you interact with people, and just I like seeing you grow as a builder and scripter. You're awesome.
Thank
you. This is yeah. man, oh man. So, you know what?
You're great,
I can't think of a better way to end this show
You're great.
than to just get everybody here up on stage again. We did this last week too, and it was so fun. Let's all come up on stage and just throw confetti and have an awesome time.
Come on up, bring it in. Bring it in.
Yeah.
All right.
And so too is YouTube.
Great job, everybody. You all did great tonight. Great job.
Here I am.
Here I am.
I'll be like a hurricane.
Here I am. Hey.
Sing it.
Flexing it.
You're singing tonight. You're singing tonight.
I'm not
Hope
singing
you know.
tonight.
No, come on.
I can't.
Why? Is everybody asleep? I knew it. I called it.
All right.
I have a back room I set up for singing, but I'm not set up tonight.
What a fun party.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, everybody.
Mr. Joe's
Jump
good
around.
to see you again.
Hey, White Burp, take care.
Jump around.
Good job, buddy.
See you around.
You killed
See you around,
it
everybody.
tonight.
Thanks for watching. Aaron Sorrells, the unemployed alcoholic here. I am glad that you are finding value in what we're doing and enjoying it. Hope to see you soon at the Soapstone Comedy Club, or you can always find me at my website, theunemployedalcoholic.com. See you soon.